So this couple found this kitten, and oh, sorry Dania, sorry Wicked, found this kitten alongside the road. And you all that have been with us for a little while know what happens sometimes when they get tossed from a car. Sometimes they get that pizza face and then the lip comes way down, or the kitty's in the spot where it wants to go run and the tail gets ran over by the tire, and whoosh, it gets degloved, and the whole tail is with no skin or fur on it. So that's what happened to this little guy, and he's so cute. He's so cute. But unfortunately, this happened when the day that we left, and I asked him if they could either take it to their vet, but they were very, very short on money. I said, or can you at least keep it until we get back? It did have maggots already, so we know that probably it was like a 24-hour injury to this kitten. So they did come here and they did get the cap star and gave it to this kitty, and that did take care of the maggots, so that was good. So this little kitty has been there, and I knew by the time we got it that that whole tail was going to be black and hard. So they finally were able to bring him today, and the tail, instead of being like that, was whooshed up like that. It was stiff as could be, and it kept bothering the kitty because every time he'd walk, that thing was poking it in the back leg. So we did take off probably this much of the tail, and you don't have to worry because there's no feeling there. The tail's like a dead tail, but that way now it doesn't hurt and poke them. So I took pictures of it though, because it's a pretty nasty deglove. It not only took the whole tail, like if this is the tail, it took, and this is the tip, it took it all the way, and if this is where the base of the tail is, and underneath here is where the anal area is, it went clear up to here. So this here will all have to go. The worrisome thing is down under the tail. So I sent pictures to Dr. Darcy, and then she wanted Dr. P in on it because it's really nasty. And they asked if the kitty could poopy. Where else can we talk about poop but here? And I said that was one of the first things I asked the man, and he said the kitty was pooping. It wasn't just oozing out. So if it was just oozing out, that would mean, of course, that the nerves were offended and it wasn't going to work, because then the poo just oozes 24/7 out. That's not the case here. The scrotum is intact and the anal area is intact, but where this base of the tail is, it's going to have to go clear up here, she thinks, to take all this off too, because it's just nasty dead stuff. So she's going to try to then sew it together as best she can, and then she thinks there's going to be an open area there that will then just have to simply granulate in. So this little kitty's got a really sore bum. So we're just now going to start it on antibiotics. Gave it a bath already because it was pretty cruddy. Going to do the antibiotics and the soreness meds again as soon as I go back again. And but he's really cute and he's really nice. He does not have a name yet. Is a little boy, and of course we'll ask him to neuter him at the same time because they're all in that area. So this is him. That is him. I won't bring him up yet because he has no vaccines or anything in him yet. Yep, that's him. He's a silver tiger white. Got the cutest little face there.
You need the stuff off the floor in here?
And, oh, let's try that again. You'll see a little movement. Oh. Yeah, he's a sweetie pie. So we'll give him a name. And we'll see. Now, Darcy said that, let me see what I think is the latest. Dr. P wants to see him also Thursday or Friday. and possibly do the surgery on Monday. They're going to check with the scheduling ladies and see. And the hard part is to make sure the anal sphincter is workable, which she said, which I think it is. I haven't seen the poo, but the guy said he was poopy, and they'll have to dissect out that vertebrae that's on top, and then lift up, removing all of the tail, the complete tail, and then they'll pull together as much skin as they can, and then they'll have to let it granulate in. So the reason I'm telling you this is because, once again, I come to you asking for your good thoughts and prayers for this little guy. We don't know his name yet, but he's silver tiger and white, and he is probably, don't quote me on this because I haven't looked at his teeth, but he is probably, I'm going to say 10 weeks old, 11 weeks old. I think he is a tough kitty, and he's a I need to be by your face and rub on you kind of kitty. So we'll get some of the things started, and then maybe I can in another day or so bring them up and see you. And just as an FYI, we did bring the 7 kitties. Veronica's kitties are up, but they have to stay in Patty's place. But at least they're up here now. Mama is not too sure about what the heck is going on, but she's going to go up tomorrow to be spayed. Oh, I got to do that yet. We have to work on our surgery list for tomorrow. We're going to take Mama, and I'm hoping I will have 6 slots, because I want to do the 5 litter too tomorrow, so we can get some of them in their homes. Yeah. All right, y'all, take care, and I'll go get some of that doing. Cupid is doing way better than what would ever be expected. He has a real craggy voice. I don't know if something did something, but he has a very craggy sounding meow. And you have to be careful when you rub his head, because sometimes it's like, oh, it hurts, and he just, the way he cries, you know that's not the spot to pat him. But he's resting a lot, sleeping a lot, and that might be also from some of his soreness meds, which we'll start weaning him off of that a little bit tomorrow. We have, you ready for this? We have $1,400 right now for his reward, and I am right now, after I get done with the kitty, going back to the computer, and we're working up an information sheet that will go out on our local Defiance papers. I'll also put it on our Friends of Felines paper, because there's a lot of Defiance people there. To mainly point out that we have a fairly, well, not fairly, but a big reward, and I am of the belief that somebody's going to talk, because somebody knows who did that. I know that somebody knows who did that, because you don't do something like that and not brag about it. I just don't think so. So somebody else knows about it, and with a reward that big, that's going to make somebody think, maybe I will say something. So we're hoping so. It is under, this case is under criminal investigation too. And his jaw, this side here is a little sore. I know it would seem like it would be, this one is it? But I know here, actually, first thing I wondered, and Dr. Darcy asked me, was if his jaw was broken, but I don't think so. He probably couldn't have gotten an arrow through his head with too much less trauma than what he did. Yeah, he's a good boy. Someone knows something. Yeah. And you wiggle $1,400 in front of their faces, and somebody's going to talk. Yeah. I agree, Katie's mom. Yeah. Well, you can't hardly go through where he did front to back without hitting some brain matter, is what Dr. Darcy was saying, but we pulled it out pretty dang quick. Hopefully it all filled back up, and yeah, he seems a little foggy, but I'm hoping, he does have some things that he does that makes me wonder a little bit. I really am hoping that those are the pain meds that he's on. We don't know yet, Graham, but I sure hope so. I would give that person up, yes, even if it was family. No, because he had to be on the ground. So even if when he got shot, I mean, he couldn't have hurt his jaw doing that. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we just want them all clear mentally. Yeah. Okay, let me go get busy on that kitten, and we'll get it as good a shape as what we can before Monday. And he's awful cute. Now and I hope we do find the person. And then I'm hoping the police will let me have 5 minutes with this person before they want him.